hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're discoing. Please, before I start, like if you like, share, subscribe. This is an educational video of how to trade gold like a pro. I combined the previous two videos in one. Okay, for me too, and for everyone. All right, so I start to trade gold. You start with gold price action. Okay, so gold price action here, for example, I'm not analyzing gold, I'm just saying how to start. So you have a breakdown in this triangle, and now you have indecisive candle. You might have a morning star, which is red, indecisive, then white, but there's nothing like this now. So what I see here is negative picture. Breakdown and bearish disco combo everywhere, which is bearish MACD, RSI below 50, and also stochastic, bearish stochastic almost below 20. Okay, so that's the daily. In the weekly time frame, you look at the weekly time frame as well. So you start with gold daily, then weekly you have a price action here in from last year in the weekly time frame, high and a high, yet you have a high and lower high in a MACD, high in the MACD, and high and lower high in the RSI, and you missed the 80 level, which means a possible top, like a longer term top in gold. So you start with daily, weekly for gold, okay? Then you go to the bond yields, the 10-year yield. You could choose the 30. So just choose whatever you want. Okay. So usually you do not go long in gold whenever you have a bullish MACD in the bond yields. Okay? You go when you have bearish MACD in the bond yields. Also, okay? So you could see how effective this sell signal in on gold. Another thing you have to analyze the 10-year yield. You see if there's a price congestion or a trading range. Just before the CPI, we had a possible breakout in the 10-year yield, and that's what happened. And boom, gold collapsed. GDX went down more than 5% in one day. Okay, so what do? You look at the 10-year yield and its MACD and also its trading range. Okay, good deal. So I looked at the daily, weekly for gold, the 10-year yield, now the USDDXY. Also, you do that too. There's an inverted head and shoulder now, and you broke out and you did the throwback in the CPI day, and now you're definitely in a breakout mode. So that's not the best time to go long on gold. Okay, so that's why you analyze the things around gold. You analyze the correlations. Okay, so that's the DXY. Also, you look at when you want to invest in gold, you want to leverage your investment by using GDX, which is the ETF for gold miners. So you look at GLD GDX ratio. The lower the ratio is, the more bullish for both GDX and gold. And now we have high reading in that ratio, which is not good. And we broke out of that ratio in CPI day. Okay. So it's the opposite way. You want a bearish MACD in that ratio, but you have a bullish MACD here. You want a bearish indicators, but you have bullish indicators here. Okay. So you want to go long like you did in November 2023. You want to go long like you did in October 2023. See how easy it is, but sometimes people don't follow the rules. Okay, let's look at the weekly time frame for GLD GDX. Also, you have bullish indicators, which is not good for gold, nor it's good for GDX. And also, you're breaking out and you're retesting old resistance and also old support. So that's the GLD GDX. Euro USD. You want to go along in gold and GDX whenever you have bullish MACD in the euro. Okay? Capiche? Sometimes it's not very solid, but most of the time it is. So that's why I combine a lot of studies. Okay? But most of the time it is. Okay? And after that, you look at this amazing and important thing when you look at the correlations between GDX, GDXJ, the junior gold miners, and JPY-USD, and you look for divergences, and you can see every time you have divergences, meltdown happens. The divergence could be one of these three, okay? See? That's another one too here I didn't do. I did it in the last video. I talked about it. You have a higher and higher high in GDX and GDXJ, but that's not confirmed in the JPY. Then the price action went into meltdown state. That's why you have to be always vigilant when you trade gold, because these correlations must be intact. Otherwise, a meltdown might happen or melt up. Okay. There's no divergences now. Everything's intact. Low and lower in GDX, low and lower in GDXJ, low and low in USD. No, JPY USD. Okay, and finally GDX MACD. So you want to go along whenever the GDX MACD is in bullish mode for both GDX and gold, and also silver. Please like if you like. Please share. Please subscribe. Please do remember, disco is forever.